my show. I kind of want to talk about random things. So, do 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 do. This is a good chocolate milk. It's a protein shake. I didn't even know that. Meow. Where there's like one challenge they did, which is like Has plenty of calcium, vitamins, minerals for strong bones and muscles. Builds lean muscles and recovers after exercise. I did push-ups before the show, so I'm good. Fuel up for success. Recover faster, be stronger, and recover. Powerful protein and chocolate milk. Oh, this one's an old message. I agree. The episode you talked about the siblings married, gross as F. Gross as fuck. I agree. That is like I gotta read the article again. It's been a while since I read it. I've been reading a lot of things. I love the story. I didn't like the story because it's gross. But I love the comment the brother made, which kind of made me throw up a bit. I just hate it. It made me throw up. Especially the photo of them kissing. It's like, ugh. If I had to choose either cleaning out my co-host's litter box or look at that photo, I would rather clean out the litter box than anything. And the thing is, I like to know, who are the 5 judges? There was 5 judges. It became a 5-4 ruling. But here it is. I am surprised that it made it into the news. Where the dude says, quote, "Why am I allowed to bang my cousin but not my sister? It just doesn't make any sense." It's like... It's just like... I wish they had a full unedited audio of this dude talking, where he's just saying, quote, I imagine in his mind he wanted to say this, quote, "Why am I allowed to bang my cousin but not my sister? It just doesn't make any sense. Damn it, I want to bang my sister." I imagine that's how he wanted to say it. Laughing emoji face. Yeah, and the people always mock the South, but it's like, this is in New Jersey. I mean, for God's sakes, it's in New Jersey. They had a fucking Snooki. I didn't even know what a Snooki was until I had to look it up. A Snooki is a small, short, round person who's now skinny. And you can't make fun of people in the South. I mean, I would say this. I bet if one day someone from New Jersey tries to pick a fight with person of the South to be like, well, we don't live in a state where they allow siblings to marry. And one dude talking about he wanted to bang his sister. See, you can't argue with people in the South. It's just, it is like messed up. It's official, the dude is officially sister screwing. Yep. I like this story, this article. This story fascinated the shit out of me. And I'm one of those people you can't fascinate, but this story fascinated me. Ready for this one? Surgeons remove more than 500 teeth from a boy in India. 7-year-old boy had long complained about having a swollen, aching jaw. Surgeons in 7th Dental College and Hospital in Chennai, India, operated and found 526 teeth crammed inside his mouth. The boy had a well-defined mess and extracted from his jaw, which weighed about 7 ounces and contained hundreds of miniature teeth. Once it was removed, the medical team took 5 hours to search through and count all of them. Damn. Would you imagine that? Like having 526 teeth. And there's a photo of it. It's just like, holy damn. It was one described as like a pearls in an oyster. One doctor said the hospital statement did not release the child's name. That's a good thing. He was discharged after 3 days of recovery. 526 teeth. 526 teeth. That is just like fascinating. That is like fascinating too. I mean, I'm glad the boy is fine. I'm glad he isn't having an aching jaw, no swelling. I'm glad the medical team. I'm glad everything went great because surgery to remove a tumor which had like 526 teeth, and it's like each tooth, which varied to the size of 1 millimeter to 15 millimeter, displayed the crown covered by emerald and with a root-like structure, according to a hospital statement. I'm just like fascinated with this. 526 teeth inside this kid's mouth. Yeah. I think sharks have like 3,000 teeth, I think. Hold on, let me take a look. How many teeth does a shark have? I don't know. I think they have like what? I think sharks have what over? I forget. I think 3,000. I forget. Anyway, the Indian Express reported, New Indian Express, though there was no problem with the growth of the other teeth of the boy. The growth mole teeth is permanently affected. The molar teeth permanently affected. He has to require new molar implants when he turning 16. The procedure did not require jaw reconstruction. Thank God. That's a good thing to hear. Surgeon said the liaison known as the compound... I can't even pronounce that one. Anyway, they had to he has to get new molar teeth when he's 16. He did not need jaw reconstruction. Thank God. My grandmother had to go through that, and that is terrifying. So... this one's a funny story. Alligator caught after a wild week in the Chicago park. And they show a photo of him, he's like smiling, like, got away with it. I'm sorry, I'm just looking for an article to read. Mysteries of Julian Assange cat. I think the relatives taking care of it. I don't know. Cannabis 101, the University of Connecticut is going to be teaching about cannabis, which is marijuana. That's good to know. I might go to University of Connecticut just to learn that. Holy cow, here's one that's fascinating. Vandals steal the head of an 800-year-old mummy in Ireland. I love when you do that. Vandals broke into the historic church in Dublin and stole the head of an 800-year-old mummy nicknamed a Crusader. The grim discovery was made by a guide at St. Micah's Church when getting ready to open the site to the public, according to the statement of the Church of Ireland. In addition of the Crusader, several other corpses were damaged, including that of a nun dating back to 400 years. When they broke the vault, it was big, heavy steel doors, and was broken open one of the coffins, according to a Dublin person named David Pierrepoint. That is a weird name, Pierrepoint. What is your name? David Pierrepoint. Parts of the contents of the coffin has been dragged out. Yeah, this reminds me of the story. Let me get to a story. Hold on. Hold your horses. I am George. Sorry. W.